All right, thank you so much, DJ Namsha. That has been amazing mix by DJ Namsha. Now, this weekend, tumwambia RAVE YA GOSPEL, we are here to bless your weekend. How are you? Ni mnaendelea vipi? How's your weekend faring on? What are you doing this weekend? Why are you not watching RAVE YA GOSPEL? We are here to bless your weekend with songs of praise and messages that are going to restore hope in you. And in studio today, I'm having an upcoming artist. She's been doing music for quite a while, and she's growing in the industry. And her songs have blessed many people out there. I'm having Emmy in the studio, who is here with me today. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yes. Weekend inapeleka vipi?
Weekend iko sawa. Nashukuru.
Unajua unakaa umegiza baridi. Whenever I listen to your music and I hear you singing out there, you look like somebody who's very, outgoing and confident.
Of course.
Yeah, so you're here to do the same, right?
Yes.
So Emmy, today we're talking about achieving a vision.
Yes.
Every other youth, as you grow, as you interact or rather meet people in life, you normally walk around having a vision with you, right? Yes. And I believe it's the same thing with you. So how is your vision when it comes to music?
Okay, my vision is
or rather, what's your vision?
My vision, basically my vision is to preach the gospel through music and to bring people to Christ.
Okay.
Yes, that's simply my vision.
What type of music do you do?
I do gospel music, zouk.
Oh, you do zouk?
Yes,
wow.
I do zouk.
In most cases, musikianga too. Do you know, as the trends zikiendelea kuchange, tunasikia dancehall gospel, hip hop gospel, and you decided zouk, right?
I decided zouk. That's the only genre that I can do perfectly. Okay. Without struggle.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, nice. So, being a youth out here, do you know, there's so many youth out here who are trying to do stuff out there. They try so many things, but, it doesn't work out quite easily because, utatry when it comes to job, because it's better. You try pursuing a certain talent and it's not working for you. How did it go for you?
Okay, for me, it was a struggle at first.
What's the struggle?
Nothing comes easy. So when I started music, that was, okay, I began singing while I was a young kid. Tulireziwa kwa familia ya church. Of course, Sunday, uende church. Usipoenda unashikiwa slippers. So after then, so tumekuwa tu tukigrow in a Christian family. But then after Form 4, nika realize, okay, I need to start doing music seriously. Nilianza kuimba nikiwa mdogo, but then kuingia kwa music industry, of course it's not an easy thing. But as time goes by, unafanya wimbo, unatupa tu YouTube, unafanya wimbo, unatupa aichezwi. In this industry, of course you can't achieve something until you have connection. So,
really?
Yes. Yes. That's because I've been singing. Okay. I've been doing music for the past 5-7 years. But then you need someone to connect you so that you can achieve. It's not like an easy thing, because if you do a music na utupe YouTube, itakuwa tu hapo. So lazima unasema I need to do something about this. Okay. Because ni watu wengi nyimbo mingi ziko YouTube. Unaona? Wimbo kucheza pia it's a struggle. Sio hivyo tu rahisi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you're talking about vision today. How about you just choose to run with a vision? Because I believe it's something is your talent and it's your skill.
Yes.
No one can compete when it comes to your talent, because that's something that is inbuilt. It's created within you. So even if somebody tries to imitate what you're doing, definitely it's going to come out as clear as it is. So don't you think we should just run with a vision?
Yeah, you need to run with your vision, because people are created differently. Your ability is different from mine.
Definitely.
So what you need to do in order to achieve your vision is believe in yourself. Okay. Set standards on yourself. Usijipimanisha na mtu. You're good in doing presenting. I'm good in music. So hakuna mali tunapatana hapo. So what I'm supposed to do is focus on my part as a gospel musician. Do it to the fullest. Do not limit yourself. Set goals. Vision actually is something that you can see. It's like in the next 5 years, unasema I want to be somewhere. That's a vision. Okay. So in order to achieve that vision, you need to have a mission. A mission is a vision written. Ukiwa na vision, of course, you need to write it down so that unajua indo inani push towards my vision. Because without a mission, you can't achieve vision. Okay. So you just need to focus, believe in yourself, set standards, usijilimit, underrate, unajieka tu pale juu. Okay. And at the end of the day, you will achieve your vision.
Your vision.
Yes.
Now let's look at how the youths are living today. Let's not just talk about the youth. Let's look at how the world is today. You know, if you compare right now and 10 years ago, definitely things are not the same.
Yes.
Let's take an artist who was doing music 10 years ago and an artist doing today. They seem to be different. As far as they might try to do the same genre of music,
Yes.
there's a tendency of difference in the sense that when it comes to style, when it comes to how you market your music
Yes.
and how you put yourself out there. So do you think change in time has influenced how music turns out today for an artist like you?
Exactly. Because ukiangalia kwa media like 10 years ago, nyimbo zilikuwa zinachezwa 10 years ago, it's not the same type of music that are being played this time.
Okay.
Things change. All you need to do is embrace the way things are changing. Because hautakuja na ile style ya zamani, watakulenga. So it's good. It's good you just change and embrace the way things are being done in the media. Because hata ukiangalia kitambo, kuna venye ukiangalia as in just seeing the way vitu zilikuwa displayed. These days are so different. So you just need to embrace. Hata quality ya video ya zamani si kama ya sahi.
Okay, when it comes to quality, of course, there's a difference.
Yes.
Now let's zero into gospel.
Yes.
You know, the music and there's gospel music. And definitely when you chose to do gospel music, you had a goal. Because you had many other alternatives, but you settled for gospel. Yes. And definitely that means you have a goal and you know where you're going. Now, do you think change in times affects how messages are being pushed today? Kwa sababu, people are commercializing everything. Yes. You know, even a gospel artist wants to earn at the end of the day. Yes. So does it to some extent interfere with how you put your message out there? Yeah. Target.
It is said, okay, a man once said, ukienda Rome, do how the Rome are doing their things. So if you want to be accepted in the gospel industry, you just have to, as long as you're doing the right thing, as long as it's not interfering with your vision, as long as it's not interfering with your religion, na watu watakudoubt as a Christian, as long as unajua tuko right, you just do it. Okay, now when you talk of accepting, do you need to really be accepted? Is it something that should determine if you're going to do gospel or not? It's not, but because of how things are going in the gospel industry, unajua wengi wameichukua ni kama business. Because there's no way I can be going to the studio, I pay, I do a video, I pay, and then nakuja, una expect tu nikayapo. Okay. I also need to earn from that music. Because I'm spending my money. So that's the reason why people should just accept the way things are being done. Una accept too, na una flow with them. As long as you're doing the right thing. Okay. Yes. So it's a matter of, you're the one who determines what, yes, or there's a measure to which people should determine that this is the right and this is wrong. Yes. It should be more of a self-drive. Yeah, it's more of a self-drive. Okay, that's amazing. Now, Emmy. Yes. You're an artist. You are a youth. There's a youth who is watching you right now, and definitely they're seeing themselves in you. You know, si kila mtu atamua ku go the gospel way for them to do the right thing. But at the end of the day, they have to pursue their visions. Yes. Now, do you think how the youths turn out today, the people that they decide to live today, is mostly affected by the kind of vision they have? Okay, unajua, it depends on the person. You know, you as a person, you have your goals. And you as a person also, you have the right to choose between what is right and what is wrong. Even in the Bible, Mungu aliambia Adam, you have the right to choose between life and death. So when someone chooses to do something, it's upon them because the consequences zitawapata have. It's not, it's them. So when a youth decides to do something, if it's right, they know inside them, kuna hiyo kitu inakwambia you're doing right. But if you're doing wrong, kuna hiyo kitu inakwambia you are doing wrong. So everything that happens for my youth, they just know. Okay. Yeah. It's not that wawajui kitu wanafanya. They just know what they are doing. Okay. Now, speaking of the current times, already there's a record of, you know, poor mental health today, having that this COVID-19, the economy is tough and people are settling for, you know, wrong means of trying to survive. And what do you think is the future, or rather the future for the youth in the country like Kenya, you know? Because you're talking of the youth in school, you're talking of the youth who are trying to survive out there in terms of hustle, but now the economy has changed and people are going through a tough time. Wengine wamama kwa wezi, wengine wamama kufanya drugs and settle for, you know, wrong ways of doing things. Okay, what do you think about that? Okay, COVID did affect watu wengi, and you know, some people, there's that kind of life, maybe someone was living before. You know, so when COVID came, things changed.
Okay.
So people are really like trying to live what they were before.
Okay.
But then it's a choice you make. You know, ukitaka vitu za haraka, utakufa tu haraka.
Okay.
So there's no need uharakishe. Just be patient.
Okay.
Just be patient. Do things in a good way. It is said that good things, you need patience to achieve good things. Good things don't come easy. Okay. Yeah. Youth too mkwe patient. COVID iko lakini God will make a way.
Okay, now there's something I'd just like to interrupt as you speak. How patient is patient? Because for instance, let's say nimekuwa nikihustle, nafanya biashara for the last 5 years, man. 5 years. Do you know what 5 years means to somebody? 5 years, if you're 25, you'll be 30. But biashara yako haipandi. Ama high change, high improve, or whatever that you're trying to do, it's not working.
Yeah.
And for instance, I have this opportunity. Somebody is offering me, like, you know what? I can give you this money. You do A, B, C, D, and it's going to...
Okay.
And it's going to come. So how patient is patient?
Okay. When it comes to patience, I can't give a specific time. Okay. Because even in the Bible, in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2 to 3, inaongea about writing a vision, and it takes time. Hatujambiwa which amount of time. So it's good to exercise patience, because hata ukisema unaenda hiyo, if I tell you I'll give you 10 million today, take this, go do something, as in kitu yenye si poa. What if you go there, umetumiwa pesa iko kwa account, but then uende tu hapo na ukufe. See, it's better you just be patient. Okay, there's no amount of patience as in time limited, but though it may tarry, but it happen too.
Kuna place una contradict.
It may tarry, but at least Bible imetuashua it will come to pass.
Oh, really? Okay, that's amazing. Now, let's narrow to women.
Yes.
You're a young lady. We have seen ladies settling for, fast ways of trying to survive. Kuna story na sponsors, kuna story ya, acha kitu fulani, takuprovide ya hii and stuff like that. Now, that topic has been of much debate for a very long time, because, the poll will justify that, as long as you're happy, okay, what's wrong with that? I'm surviving, you're not surviving and stuff like that. Do you really think that's right?
Okay, according to me, okay, it's not right. Hata ukiangalia tu, it's not right, because when you decide to be someone's side chick as a woman, remember there is a woman in the picture. Now, what you're doing to that woman, would you want it to be done to you? If it's yes, if it's no, it's a choice. Because, when you decide to, it's a choice. When you decide to do something, it's you. We don't pray for choices. Decide leo, you want to be a drunkard. Hata nikuombea aje. You won't change, because it's a choice you have chosen. But then as a Christian, if you know that is wrong, please don't do it. Okay. Because you're hurting someone. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's try comparing vision and talent. I could be talented in music, or rather you're talented in music, but probably your vision is, there's somewhere you're seeing yourself maybe 10 years to come or 50 years to come. Do you think vision and talent should always align?
Of course, it should. Because if you don't have a vision, if you don't have a vision, where are you headed? And there are people who are saying that they're not talented. Like, I can't even tell what my talent is, but of course I know what I want to, or where I want to be 10 years to come. It's a bit contradicting, because without a vision is simply something that you can see. It's like me najiona pale in the next 5 years. So if you have a talent and you don't have a vision, it's like you're doing nothing, because utakuwa na kitu inakupush. Because vision yako ndio inakupush. So if you have a talent and you're just seated there, you'll just remain there. Na hapo ndio unasema ati, nimekuwa patient. Umekuwa patient, yes, lakini you don't have a vision. Where are you headed to? Nikikuja nikwambie leo tuende huku, tutaenda. Tuende huku. But if you have a vision, unajua umeset goal yako ni unagonga place fulani, uta achieve. Yes.
Yeah, now you as Emmy, what has been your vision in this industry? Because, of course, you've started music. Now, you didn't just start blindly. Look, because I have this time, let me start having fun.
Okay, my vision, maybe as a gospel musician, my vision is to bring people through to Christ through my music. And then another vision that I have as a gospel musician, of course, is to be known. People, as in watu wengi wajue Mungu through my music.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also a prayer for every other artist. So people know you through your music. As you spread gospel, also people will follow you as you follow Christ.
So for you, it's matter of just being known?
No, it's
like I'm scared
spreading.
as an individual, because at the end of the day, if we take music away from you and we put Emmy here, you have a life.
Yes.
You have a life. There's the music life of you and there's you, you know. But definitely, for you to bring music here and Emmy here, you had, like, it's something you want to align so that you are reaching somewhere. And that's what I'm asking.
Okay, it's not a matter of me being known. It's a matter of God being known through me. Because nikisema ati people know me, as in people to know me, it's not even making sense. But the more people know me, they also know Christ. So as my circle grows, even people will know Christ more. More people, my music will reach more people. Okay. Basically, that's the point when I'm saying I would like people to know me more.
Okay. Now, as a Christian with a vision, most of the people out there, they normally see gospel artists and they're like, hani kama hawajaifanya dhambi, you know, they've never been caught in temptations or things that, you know, lead them astray. So, just as a youth, I'm not asking you to align your sins, because at some point you've been you're fallen victim of something, but it's a matter of knowing the right thing to do. What has been your toughest stage whereby you felt, hey, hapa nilikuwa tempted and I ended up doing the wrong thing, but at the end of the day, I decided no, these are the right thing to do. Okay. Yeah.
Not to be specific, but as a human, make mistakes.
Yeah.
As a human, I've made mistakes in the past. Kuna time hata job unadanganya ndio usifutwe job, but then you know very well umekosa. Unaona? But because you don't want to be fired.
Yeah. Camera. Hope tune in today.
But you know very well yenyewe hapa nimekosa. But then as a Christian, just go to the secret place, ask for forgiveness.
What's
but it's hard. You just go to
why
God.
can't you just ask that person, like, you know, last week.
Kuna zingine
okay,
others you need wisdom. Because kuna makosa unaweza fanya unajua kweli, maybe ulifanya na ujui kama ni wrong, maybe itakukwaza. Kuna venye naweza kuongelesha even, okay, unajua we work in different places, na kuna time kuna kuanga na pressure. So kuna venye naweza kuongelesha as a person na uta feel poa. So just have wisdom. usi create conflict, just have wisdom, ask for forgiveness. Yeah.
So nyamazie tu kanya story. Okay, though I don't know, I have a feeling that probably sometimes it's just good, the only best way maybe to talk about certain things is just facing the people you have wronged and just telling them.
But not at that time, wait for them to cool down.
Of course they don't be immediate, but what if it costs them? What if it's costing them? Because maybe ni kitu yenye ulifanya yenye, hey, umse by the anaumia with time, set ni let makosea one day amemka kesho, you know. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I feel maybe the right way to go about it is...
Yeah, of course, at the end of the day, you just have to ask for forgiveness.
Okay.
Whether in public or in private, forgiveness is forgiveness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Emmy, kuna watu waje kusikia, si ndio? They've never heard you, they've never heard your music. This is the first time they're like, oh, is this pretty girl on set? Why is she here on today? So, for how long have you been doing music?
Okay, since I was young, of course.
Oh, since you're young.
Nilikuwa naimba tu Sunday school, this is a church, unaimba.
So I can, all through you're saying at some point you took a break?
At some point I took a break. I was focusing on some things, but then I came back in 2020. Last year, September. That's when I decided to fully start.
So that's when you launched your first song?
Yeah, not the first song. I've done several songs. They were on YouTube, but then I took a break. Okay. I was doing something else. Okay. But then last year, September, that's when I decided to now focus, to take it as a career. Okay.
Now, seemingly that's our camera. I want you to face that camera and give your final message. There's a youth is watching you out there. Now, they're picking something from you today here. So what's your...
Okay. As a youth, never give up. As long as you have a vision, set your standards right. Do not look down on yourself. Set high standards on yourself. Work with people who have visions. If you want to be a millionaire, don't work with someone who doesn't have a vision talk to millionaires, walk with millionaires, and the end of the day you'll become the second millionaire. Never look down on yourself. Believe in yourself.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, so tupatie tukakonos kidogo tu before tuende into your performance.
Okay, wait. You can find me on Facebook, all my social media accounts as Emmy Magalo. And I also want to thank Easy Concepts for, it's my management label, for giving me this chance to be here. Yes. And I have a new song on YouTube. It's called Wakili. It simply talks about Christ being our advocate. He defends our cases, yes. And the song goes like this. Ni wakili wangu, unitetea kama sipo. Ni wakili wangu, unitetea kama sipo. Ni wakili wangu, unitetea kama sipo. Ni wakili wangu, unitetea kama sipo.
That's beautiful. So guys, keep it locked on RAVE YA Gospel. She's going to perform in a few, but first, Mercy, tuambie.